Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today I have SKL update, scale update, guys. If you want to save some time, go to the price analysis, price prediction, scale against USDT. I have the timestamps so you can see more clearly where is the price, next price target. If you want to stay with me and learn something throughout the technical analysis, then you can do it. I suggest you to do it. Thank you for your support. I would love to if you can hit the like button and subscribe. Of course, share if you can. Thank you so much. So right now, 16 cents, 20 are the most important support levels, 33, 41 cents are the most important resistance levels for the short term, drawing the Fibonacci retracement from this top right here, 30 April, guys, up to this bottom right here on 23rd May. And I wanted to see some important price action in case we go upwards, some important resistance levels. As you can see, we found resistance at 33 cents around there. Then we had a huge sell pressure and then we went downwards. We had a bearish candle right here on the 4-hour frame. We hope that we can get a little bit upwards and we are hoping that we won't have this low again. We are hoping that we will have higher highs, higher lows. Eventually for the MACD, that's what we want. Even if we get a bearish cross right here between the blue line and the signal line, what we want to is to keep going upwards, having higher highs and higher lows. You will see in all my videos, I'm talking about how we need to have higher highs and higher lows eventually for the SKL against USDT, but in every MACD for the 4-hour frame, guys. If you check SKL against USDT, if you check SKL against Bitcoin, in every chart you check, we need to have higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so we go now to SKL against USDT in the 4-hour frame. For the RSI, you can see what we want here. We want a reversal to the trend and we want to have higher highs, higher lows. Eventually, right now we are inside this purple area, and when we are inside here, guys, we are not having any overbought or any oversold situation. Therefore, we are going beyond 30, and of course, guys, when we are beyond 30, we are having an oversold situation, buying opportunity, as we say. When we are above 70, we are having a risky situation, an overbought situation for the RSI. For the commodity channel index, as you can see here, we are approaching this bottom. We want to see if we will go downwards furthermore. If we go downwards furthermore, we don't want to be approaching this level, because that would mean if we go even further downwards, it would mean a further drop down on the 4-hour frame. Okay, what we need to see now is a nice green candle, but after this bearish candle, this doesn't happen quite often. Okay, so right here what we want to see is eventually if we can go to the upwards, and you can see the SL channel. We certainly had this cross when this 4-hour frame closed like that. We had the red line going above the signal, the orange line, the green line, sorry guys. So when this happened, we don't have any buying opportunity according to this indicator. We are beyond the 20-day EMA as well. So for now, we need to be a little bit careful for SKL. Let's go to the daily frame and the commodity channel index. In the daily frame, we have an oversold situation, therefore a buying opportunity. But that doesn't mean we can't do something like this then go upwards. Okay, we might have a head and shoulders pattern for the commodity channel index, and we might as well go upwards after, or we might go upwards soon. But the thing here is, guys, that in the general rule, when the daily frame here is below the -100 for the commodity channel index, sometime in the next days we will see an upward situation. Okay, but except if we have a very bearish market, if Bitcoin collapses and crosses even further down, then yes, we won't be seeing SKL going upwards as well in the next few days. So according to the RSI, we don't have any oversold situation. However, we are here, guys, we are near the 30-35. We might go even further beyond, but of course right now we will stand further on the commodity channel index because it is most sensitive. It is the most sensitive indicator to the price action. That's why you can see these huge pump ups once in a while RSI is more stable. Okay, you can see it is more stable, but the commodity channel index goes like crazy upwards, downwards, especially in the 4-hour frame. And you can see the MACD on the daily frame. As soon as we don't see a recross here, a bullish recross between the blue line and the orange line, guys, and we don't see a recross here, so the orange line can go beyond the blue line and they get some further distance, this we can't assume that we are going upwards. We need a momentum shift right now for SKL, and I will go to something that I didn't actually like, and that is the SKL against Bitcoin chart. And here we had this bearish candle. However, what we want to see right now is if we can manage to have some higher lows. For example, the next low should be around here, guys, so we can go upwards, and we need to break this resistance level 0.50827. This is the price level because we divide SKL price to Bitcoin's price. So right now what we want to see is eventually if we can break a major resistance level, for example this. If we can't, then we are going down, collapsing down to 0.50588. Okay, so we need the momentum shift because the 50-day EMA is above the 20-day EMA. When this happens, we have a bearish cross. We are beyond the 200 EMA as well. What you can see here for SKL against Bitcoin is that we need a momentum having higher lows as well and going upwards. Okay, for the RSI we needed the same. We need to have higher lows. And let's go to SKL against Bitcoin, but on the daily frame we had this bearish cross right here, and of course we are now below the minus 100 for the SKL against Bitcoin, something familiar with the USDT, something that is close to the SKL against USDT chart. It is not exactly the same because for now SKL is underperforming against Bitcoin. This would mean that if we go upwards with Bitcoin, for example, let's say 10%, for SKL it would go up 5%. Okay, so we are hoping for a swing high for the Bitcoin after we correct for the very next few hours for some time on the Bitcoin chart. I will explain later. Then now we might want to see on the daily frame SKL against Bitcoin going upwards. We might want to stop and seeing lower lows. Okay, here we might not want to fall down further to 0.50588. Let's go now to the price analysis, but before I go to the SKL price analysis, I want to go to Bitcoin's price analysis because it is very interesting to see the Bitcoin's movement action. So right now what we will see is probably we might go to this support level, or even guys, we might not approach this, but we will definitely go to lower support levels because this is a very bearish candle in the 4-hour frame. But on the other hand, what we will see with Bitcoin, I believe, is higher lows and higher highs, and eventually we can retest the 41 to 42,000 USDT around this area right here. If we can do it, then we will be having a swing high, and eventually if we make the 41,000 USDT as a support level, then we will be going upwards to 44 to 45,000 USDT. But right now for SKL against USDT, you can see that on the 4-hour frame we didn't manage on the swing high to have a higher high like Bitcoin's here. For example, this high of Bitcoin surpassed the previous one, but for SKL we couldn't because SKL against Bitcoin was underperforming at the time, so it couldn't go upwards like Bitcoin did. And eventually we are still looking bearish for the SKL against USDT in the 4-hour frame. If we fall down from this support, guys, from 20 to 19 cents around there, if we fall down, then we will be certain to have and to taste the 17 cents around there. Okay, but for now, if we see a swing high as we expect for Bitcoin, I believe we will see a retest here for the 33 cents, and why not go to 41 cents for SKL. But we need to see the swing high, I believe, in a momentum shift because of SKL against USDT, guys, in the daily frame for the commodity channel index. Because of this, I believe that SKL can do something extraordinary here and we can break the 33 cents. However, always have in mind that even if we have the swing high, there is nothing that telling us that eventually we will be going upwards. I believe we will be having a swing high, then we will get rejected. If we get rejected, then I think we will go to 28,000 USDT. If we do that, this would mean a more bearish environment. However, I hope I am wrong. According to my technical analysis, I think we will have a swing high and then a swing low for the Bitcoin. Let's stay at the positive things for now. Let's stay at the ones that we will be having a swing high. Okay, we need here a bullish candle. However, we had a very bearish candle for Bitcoin. Same here for SKL. You can see now they are both moving upwards because SKL is following Bitcoin's price, but for now it is underperforming against Bitcoin. We can see that we are forming this little small green candle. What we want to see is if it can turn green or if it can go red, because we had a very bearish 4-hour frame candle right here. So we might go and test some lower support levels. We don't want to fall down from here. Okay, so for SKL, things will be looking good if we can make a swing high. However, we need SKL to outperform because we won't be going as much as high as Bitcoin. Okay, and eventually we might not be able even to test the 41 cents, which we want to. And of course, if we see a momentum shift to the SKL against Bitcoin, then we might do, but you can see here it is turning red again. So for now, guys, wait a bit, because I think for SKL better days will come for sure. This bull market cycle isn't over yet. It is not over yet. I'm just talking about for the short midterm, but for the long term, guys, we are having a bull run. So stay here, but for now we might see, if we can't have a swing high for Bitcoin, then we will be going downwards soon. But if we have a swing high, let's test the 33 cents, and afterwards, if we can make it a support level, let's hope that it will go after some important resistance level, minor resistance levels between the Fibonacci retracement, for example, the 36 cents and so on. So I'm positive, I'm cautiously optimistic about SKALE. I think it will go upwards because we will have a swing high for the Bitcoin. However, we need to see how much upwards can we go, and eventually what Fibonacci retracements can we retest. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.